Blueface made that call. Said, hey, it's time to go. He ain't playing this time. He dead serious. You gotta pack it up. It's time to go.
Phew, it's finally over. Croc has been evicted, and Blueface finally found the nerve to show her the door. But things are getting real messy. If looks could kill, Blueface would be buried already because Chrisean is spiraling hard. She's throwing out slander and even tossing around death threats like she's a cartel boss. Honestly, Chrisean going extra after getting kicked out? Totally expected. But stepping into death threat territory? That's a whole new level. You'd think she'd be out flaunting a new man or maybe even running to church looking for peace. But no, sis hopped on the gram and dropped a chilling bombshell. Everyone needs to take a deep breath before they take their last breath. Yikes. This is turning dark fast.
I'm excited. Tears of joy. But I kept that to myself. Now everybody knows what's going on because I'm addressing the elephant in the room. The fact that I even have to do this, but I don't, but I do, because like, is you cool? Everybody need to take a deep breath before they take their last breath, you know?
Child, if you're thinking that sounded like a straight-up death threat, you're not alone. A lot of people online are interpreting it the same way. You really have to wonder, what exactly did Chrisean mean by that? Especially with all the lingering rumors about her ex, Ronnie Doe, still swirling, it's hard not to think she might be threatening Blueface too. One user even commented, everybody needs to take a deep breath before their last breath. R.I.P. Ronnie Doe. Yikes, but it doesn't stop there. Chrisean's out here pulling the victim card, acting like Blueface was in the wrong for kicking her out, even with a baby-involved star. Come on. Is she serious? She's been living under this man's roof, mooching off his generosity, while allegedly sleeping with other guys and dragging his name through the mud. And now she wants sympathy? Please. What man on earth is going to put up with all that? The crazy part is, she's acting like he's the villain. Girl, be for real. The audacity is unmatched that she's not even trying to hide it anymore. We've all seen it, sis showed up uninvited, basically breaking and entering, forcing herself on a man who clearly values his phone more than he values her. Or was it that viral clip where she proudly posted herself getting cozy and lip-locked with another dude for the whole internet to see? Either way, she was definitely putting on a show. And now she's flipping the script, playing the pity card like Blueface heartlessly kicked her out and forgot about the baby. Really? Where was that concern for the baby when she was out living her extra life? And it gets worse. Blueface former podcast co-host, Sharp, just dropped a bombshell. He claims Chrisean admitted to intentionally harming the same baby she's now using for sympathy. He said he's not sure if she drinks regularly, but he does have the 411 on her smoking. According to him, she's been caught more than once. And the only time he did see her drink? Was on a podcast, where she allegedly said it was because of her pregnancy. Let that sink in.
Smoking and drinking throughout that motherfucker.
Yeah,
come on,
she
bro.
never
Pregnancy?
Bro, come on,
never
bro.
stopped. I mean, I don't know about the drinking part, but I know she was definitely smoking because they caught her smoking
Hey,
a few
come on,
times.
bro. You think putting them big, harsh backwoods and them leaves
Yeah, she was drinking the day she said that she was pregnant on the pod when she sat down with me in Sharp Tank.
Come on,
She
bro.
said, she was like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, you sure? She like, that's what I said, I'm pregnant.
And she took a
sitting there
shot.
Hitting the fifth.
Man,
I thought it was like one.
And come on, bro. Like, let's be real. And this is the result.
And it's crazy because this is actually so common, but it's just so heartbreaking, like to see it so public. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
But
That's
thing, like.
And I don't like how she's so delusional about it. Like,
She
bro,
doesn't address it
get
at
your
all.
baby into some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Something that you
like-
can help, you know? Because once you have a kid with disability, you gotta be on top of that. You gotta take them to certain to get right. You know what I'm saying? So they could try to get ahead of this shit. You know? That's what I'm saying. Like, you just up here chilling, acting like nothing wrong. And no, something's wrong, bro. Something's wrong. No cap.
Sad, bro.
Yeah, that's.
Phew, what a complete mess. Honestly, I'm not even sure what we just witnessed, but if all the claims coming out about Chrisean are true, she's been playing a wild and dangerous game. One big reason people are losing trust in her, and not siding with her, is how all over the place she's been. One minute, she's crying tears of joy, celebrating her so-called freedom. The next, she's whining about being kicked out and tossing around threats like it's nothing. The inconsistency is unreal, just like one user pointed out in a detailed breakdown, lies. Ain't no tears of joy. She's hurt, and you can hear it in her voice. They went on to say this is part of her usual game plan, acting scared to gain sympathy, then flipping and making threats. And let's not forget, she laid up with some young dude while her few belongings were still in another man's house. She really thought Papa Blue had her locked in. Now her ego's crushed because he sat her stuff out, and her new man doesn't even have a roof to put over her head. She's broke, homeless, and can't run back to Ronnie either. To make things even darker, someone doubled down on her earlier post with a chilling comment. Girl, we know you know how to contribute to somebody taking their last breath. Yikes. So what do y'all think? Is Chrisean Rock really threatening Blueface? Did Blueface do the right thing by kicking her out? And is this the final end for them? Drop your thoughts below.